Hey, jamani, kazi ya kuchukua YouTube ni kazi. Oh my God, karibuni kwenye kipindi. Karibuni kwenye kipindi changu. Kama nilivyowaambia, nilishaanza tena technique. Jamani, technique zinatusumbua. Mimi ni yule Celina, nawakaribisha kwenye kipindi. Kipindi cha leo, mimi ninakuwa sio mgeni rasmi. Kuna nitacheza role zote, mgeni rasmi na sio mgeni rasmi. Kuna mtu ameamua, vijana wameamua kuni-interview na kujua kwa nini ninaamua kufanya YouTube. Kwa hiyo karibuni sana kwenye kipindi changu, tutaongea kwa Kimombo, lakini teksti zitakuja hapo chini. Karibuni sana. Niko na mtu anayeni-interview leo, anaitwa Nalin, lakini yeye yuko behind camera. Kwa hiyo karibuni sana. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I have this young girl. Her name is Nalin. So she's here to interview me, to hear my perspective about YouTube. Let us hear what Nalin have to say or have to ask me. Welcome, Nalin.
Thank you very much. So first of all, can you maybe tell us who you are and why did you decide to become a content creator?
Yeah. Wow, that is a good question. Yeah, as I said, my name is Celina. I'm from Tanzania. I live here in Denmark and I have been living this country so many years. Soon I will be doing, I don't know, jubileum, whatever you call it. Soon it will be 30 years since I came to this country. But there is plus and minus. Those things we will talk later. Why I decided to be a content creator, YouTube creator? Because you know YouTube, people think that YouTube is only for young people who can do things. But I thought that I am old woman, mid-age. I have wisdom. So I can use my wisdom, I can use what I have in my head to educate other people. That is why I decided that let me be a YouTube creator. Yeah.
Okay, well that sounds very nice. So why did you choose to use your own language, Swahili, and not English?
Oh, yeah. I thought maybe Swahili will reach more people. No, I was, that time I was thinking that what I want to teach, what I want to inspire people, it was teaching or giving information to people who speak Swahili. Because I talk about mental health, I talk about family matters, I talk about many things, but I was thinking that there is other disease like mental health problem we don't have in Africa. Maybe we have, but we don't have knowledge about it. So for me, it was easier to use Swahili and educate them so that they could understand more when I talk. For example, I speak about dementia. I speak about maybe schizophrenia. They don't understand what is dementia is, you know. We don't have it. We have it, but we don't know that this is a disease. Because people, they are treating old people like crazy because they don't know what it is. So that's why I thought, okay, let me use Swahili so I can educate these people and then they can understand. Swahili has been spoken in so many countries in Africa, nearly the whole East Africa, the whole Central Africa. Yeah, but yet I'm not going to reach so many in Swahili. But I decided to do so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes good sense. So do you think that you have reached your goals then?
Not yet, but I will reach there. I know that I will reach there. I will people will know. When people speak, they send maybe information to others and say, hey, you can listen to this channel because they are talking about these things we don't know. But I know that I'll reach there.
That's very good to believe in yourself.
Thank you.
So, would you maybe in the future, now that you only speak Swahili in your videos, would you maybe want to change your niche?
I'm thinking about changing my niche. You know, YouTube, they like you speak, you stick with one language. Even though today I'm speaking English here. But you're gonna see text down. I think I will change the language. I'm going to use English because before I do that, I still have two other channels, which is only English. But I will change, I think, because I need to reach more people, broader audience. Maybe I can reach South America or South Pacific, whatever it is, but English, it was the only language I can reach these people. So I will change language in this niche, yes.
Okay, but how about reaching younger people who are maybe facing challenges in today's world? How would you do that?
I will still use my YouTube channel. I think this is the only way to reach you people. YouTube can reach so many people, so that's why I'm thinking to use English language, because there are so many people I know. For example, here in Denmark, there is so many young in like gymnasium or who are facing mental health. This mental health is not only to be like schizophrenia, whatever, to loneliness, it also causes mental problem. So those people, I need those young people, talk to them, find something that they can relate or they can use their time, their loneliness in this higher education in Denmark. And there is a statistic, it's not, there is data saying like 80% of young people in Denmark, they are suffering this mental issue. So I will use my channel to educate them, but still I have another plan. I'm talking to Komuna. I want them to support me so that I can start something and these young people can come, talk together without mobile phone. Without a mobile phone. But I know YouTube is going to reach so many people.
Okay, that makes good sense.
Thank you. And
so, I mean, we could talk about mental health now. And do you think that maybe social media is ruining our lives and our youth?
yeah, in one way or another, yes. I think so, because what social media is painting to people, to youth, is not a reality. Is not that life people live. Because when you, for example, make film, you use studio. In that studio, they decorate, they have costume, people are using nice clothes, nice, you know, everything is nice. Before I came to Europe, before I came here in Africa, we used to watch film as well. When we saw it, we thought that this is how people live. We were watching Prince from Bel-Air, for example. Bill Cosby, you know, all these things we used to see. They have nice studio, nice, you think that, okay, this is how life is, or this is how people live, but it's not. It's not. So social media have to be real, I think. They have to be real, because what I know now, YouTube also are pushing small channel, because this is small channel like me, I don't have these fancy things. It is real, it is me. So young people, they can see it and differentiate it, that, okay, how can we really believe that this is really life or this is social media? So social media have to be real, and they have to tell people that, anyway, this is AI I'm using. I'm not using real people. Maybe we can save something. We can save this generation, but social media have ruined a lot of youth's life and thinking that this is a real life. I don't know if I have answered your question, but I want to give you back this question. Maybe you could answer because you know better than me, Nalin.
Well, I think that social media is a very big thing and very special, and it makes a lot of young people have big expectations of themselves because they only see things online. We are very glued to our phones and our screens, so we only see a lot of that stuff. And I know that on social media they only show what they want us to see, so they only show the perfect side and the perfect pictures of themselves. So I think many young people, also me, can become very self-conscious and want to live up to the expectations we see online. So I think so too, that it kind of can ruin our youth and how we should really live.
Yeah, thank you. Good point. Good point, Nalin. That's what I'm saying, that if you want to hear the truth, you need to hear from a child. You need to hear from the expert. So expert today, it is Nalin. Nalin is a youth, is a young. She knows what she's talking about. Napenda niwaambie tena, narudi kwa Kiswahili. Msisahau kulike, kucomment na kushare. Leo naongea na mtu kijana, msichana anaitwa Nalin, yuko behind scenes. Sitamuonyesha hapa kwenye kamera, lakini amekuja kwa ajili ya kuni interview mimi, ili ajue kwamba kwa nini mzee kama mimi nimeamua kuanzisha na mimi YouTube. Kwa hiyo tuko hapa tunaongea masuala machache na ndo hayo mnayasikiliza. Kwa hiyo tunaendelea na interview yetu. Welcome, Nalin.
Thank you. So I would like to ask you now that I know a lot of things about that part, but do you maybe have any advice to us young people, or maybe parents who are struggling with their kids that maybe lack self-esteem and stuff?
I think what I can say, that parents, they need to talk to these young people. Do they listen? Question is, do they listen? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But you always have to say something. They will maybe not listen what you are telling them that time, but they have something. They have catched something, and they will use it one day. So parents also, they have to be conscious what they say, because sometimes when you say things, you don't know the perception, how this person is going to react. They will react anyway. Whatever you say, kids will react. But I think parents, you need to be more open, to speak to your kids and tell them reality, because you parent, you have been young yourself. That time your parents was talking to you. So use that knowledge you have to educate your children. Because if you don't do so, the catastrophic is big. It's very big, because I work with mental health issue. So I see young people, when you talk to them, they will tell you that this is it happened like this, it happened like that time, you know. And others, they say, I don't know where my parents were. If my parents said something, maybe it could help me. So what can I say? Just give advice to your children They might not listening that time, but they will use it, I'm telling you, they will use it in their life later. Only that I can say.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome, yeah.
So maybe I would want to know what you think is good about Denmark and what's bad, like the pros and the cons.
Denmark. Weather is no go. Weather is no go. It is cold. It is, you know, this is weather anyway. It is raining the whole year. It is dark, like now, winter time. But those things, I will say it is not in my list. It is, oh my God, it is cold. But what good about Denmark? I think I like their social welfare. I like the way people, we are paying a lot of tax. When you work here, you pay a lot. It's nearly 50% what you earn, you pay tax to the government. And this tax, it helps you to go to school, to go to doctor, make roads, make everything we are getting today. They are paying a student to go to school, everything. So that is a positive. I say that is positive. We go to hospital, we are not paying anything. If anything happened to me today, they will send even a helicopter to take me to a big hospital. I don't need to pay anything. So this is really, really positive, nice system they have. Children go to school, college, university without parents paying anything. That is really, really nice. There is homeless in this country. I can't say so, but most of them, they choose this so. They choose this so because you can go to communal, you can get money, you can pay your rent, but they choose not to because they think that, okay, this money I can use, I can drink, why should I pay rent? That is a problem. So it is their choice, most of them. But otherwise, you get help. You get help everywhere. So that is really nice to compare with other countries, which you can't even, in America, for example, you can't go to hospital just like that. People are going to emergency room only because they can't pay medication. Yeah. So that is nice for Denmark. I like those things. We don't fight when we go to take a bus. You will stand up in a, what we call, you stand up in a queue. You go to the bus, no one will come and cut you like this, what we do in Africa. People, they are disciplined. They are disciplined, they are, yeah, that is positive, I can say. Yes. Okay.
And do you have some bad things then, other than the weather?
Oh, you want me to say in this television? Oh, I'm afraid they will kick me out. I think they are, because no one is perfect. Yeah, I think there are things maybe you haven't been conduct yet, but there is racism. It is everywhere. That one we can't deny. Not only Danish people, also other nationalities. So as African, I think we have more problem. We need to fight more about our rights. If we want to find a nice job, they will always look your name. Yeah, what kind of name of this? And then they will listen your accent, that you speak perfect Danish, or you speak, you know, there are many things that also, sometimes when people comes to a new country because you don't know rules, you don't know anything, you end up being in trouble. If you have family, you have kids, maybe kids will be taken away from you, not because you are a bad parent. It is because you don't know the rules, you don't know the tradition, you don't know how things work. So people losing their kids because of not knowing how to take care of these kids. They don't know. They need to be educated. No one is hating his kids or her kids, no one. But they are doing so because of love. Yeah, that's a kind of things. Yeah, I don't know if I answered your question.
I think you did very well. So, do you think that doing YouTube and like content is only for like grown-ups or adults or elder people or a special group, or can anyone do it?
Anyone can do it. YouTube is for everyone. Listen, people, you middle lifers like me, YouTube is for everyone. Why I'm saying so? Because you have been living this life maybe 20, 30, 40, 60 years, whatever you have been living, you have something with you in your luggage. So those things you can use, educate others. You're gonna die tomorrow. You have your education with you. Why you didn't use it and educate other people so that they can learn what you have? Young people today, they need us. They need what we know. We can tell them, because the social media have ruined everything. They have ruined the tradition. So if you have anything you want to give to young people, just start YouTube. Start YouTube. You don't need the fancy camera. You don't need the fancy whatever. Just your phone, like me. I'm using my phone and now I'm talking to you. So YouTube is for everybody. Young, old, whatever you are, you can start your YouTube channel.
Well, that was all I had for today, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Naline. Well, you are so good interviewer.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna have next time we're going to have part 2. Then you will see who is interviewing me or who was interviewing me that time. But today I rather respect Naline is not going to show her face, but you have heard what she was been speaking and asking me. So I thank you, Naline, for your time. See you next time.
Thank you.
I love you all. You have my audience. You can say anything. Asante jamani, nilikuwa na Naline, amemaliza alichoniweza kuniambia na kuniuliza. Kwa hiyo msisahau kulike na kucomment na kushare. Itakuja part 2 next time. Till next time, I love you all. Take care. Happy New Year. As usual, Celina. Bye-bye.